These are the required points to express in your ad. Feel free to paraphrase and speak from your own experience. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. It's free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you. So, it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. And please make sure, this point, download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Do you know the spelling of anchor.fm? ANCHOR.FM. Thank you for your listening. See you. Hello everyone, I'm Richard Gon of Work to Live podcast version. This time, what I'd like to talk about is, blowjob doesn't make any difference. Which means, what I'd like to talk about is, of course, porn video creations. Which means, recently, or I have seen so many porn videos, and because as you know, I'm an adult content creator, which is why I often watch porn videos, not only for enjoying, but also for checking out the works of competitors, because there are many types of adult content, and one of the branches of my business is to help those video creators. Help those video creators by my own contents. I do such business, and this time what I'd like to talk about is about competition, or strategic stuff is, which is what I'd like to talk about this time. And at first I said blowjob doesn't make any differences, and if you are thinking of creating your own porn videos, and in some cases, people other creators of porn videos treat or create the videos of blowjobs, which is why there are many channels uploading or streaming the movies of blowjobs of women, which is why if you are thinking of creating an account, for example, and if you are thinking of creating the videos of blowjobs, what you have to think is to make those contents stick out, or distinguish from the rest of the contents, which is what you have to think, because there are many, as I said, there are many blowjob movies, and some of which, for example, there is a close-up blowjob movies, which means, in the videos, the mouth and the surrounding part of women or actresses come appear or displayed on the screen of porn movies, where, an actress blows her penis, and which is how that kind of movie, or that type of movies are really frequent. I mean, if you watch some, for example, if you access Pornhub, and if you watch, for example, if you watch a porn video of blowjob in which actress sucks a penis, and she blows the penis, and there are part where related movies or related videos or relevant movies are displayed, by which it's like the related videos of YouTube. The images, stuff like that, So in the case of Pornhub, there are some related movies, and if you watch some, for example, close-up blowjob, if you watch some videos of close-up blowjobs, you can see those related movies, and most of them are close-up blowjobs, which means, and I think by watching those movies or those related movies, you can find out that there are many channels dealing with or displaying or creating the videos of blowjobs, which is why, if you are thinking of creating your own porn videos, I think, and if you are thinking of, for example, creating the porn videos of blowjobs, you should create some differences from those competitors. And if you do the same stuff as others do, you will get into the red ocean. I think you understand the difference between red ocean and blue ocean. Which means, for example, in the case of red ocean and in the case of these blowjob videos, there are many competitors uploading and posting blowjob movies or blowjob videos, which is why, if you create blowjob videos, it's like, fighting in the ocean, and the competitions would be bloody, and the images, like, the competitions would be bleeding competition, and which is why, the blue ocean is going to be, or the blue ocean is going to be colored in the color of blood, which is why, red ocean is called red ocean, because the competition is really harsh. Such a market is called the red ocean, and what you have to create is, or where you have to go is a blue ocean. In the case of, for example, Pornhub, and I think, and this is the case to other platform of porn video streaming services, and so and let me change the market from Pornhub to the case of my own country, which means, there's a platform where, porn videos are streamed in my country, and I have seen some movies in which, each video treats consecutive ejaculations. For example, 3 men, which means, an actress comes onto the screen, or comes onto the display as a cast, and she blows, for example, 3 men in the penises. The consecutive ejaculations of 3 men is stuff like that, where, there's an actress, and she sucks 3 men in the penises, and she sucks out the semen of those 3 men or 3 actors. That is a case of my own country, and which is how, the porn videos make differences from other content creators. So in which manner you can make differences from other competitors, in a case, I have seen a porn video where, there was one actress, and she blows 4 men in the penises, and there were consecutive 4 ejaculations in the movie. And I have seen such porn movies in which is Japanese porn movie, which is a Japanese porn movie, and which is how you can create some differences from other competitors, and you can create such differences, which means you have to think about how to make your content stick out among the rest of the porn videos, because there are many types of porn videos, and there are many beautiful or many attractive actresses, and actors are fine, but I'm a man, which is why I often watch porn videos I often watch the videos of ladies sucking the penises of men. And in this episode, what I'd like to tell you is, as I said at first, blowjob doesn't make any difference. And what you have to do is to make your content stick out, or distinguish from other contents, which is what I'd like to tell you. If you are thinking of creating porn videos, what you have to, of course you have to think some, of course you have to think some creations of agreements, or you need some contracts to ask other casts to appear onto the porn movies what you create. But what you also have to think about economic, or managerial stuff. For example, how to win the competition, or how to beat other competitors for making your content stick out, which is what you have to think too. That's it. Thank you very much for listening. See you.